Make a Valentine's Day present for my boyfriend. We've been watching the show Lost, and a few episodes, seasons ago, I don't even know how long ago, when Dharma beer was first introduced to us, he was like, oh my God, I want to drink a Dharma beer so badly. So we're going to make him some. I just searched Dharma Initiative beer and went to images and looked through them, and there's actually this one that's perfect, like a flat lay of the label. And so I screen grabbed the one that is just beer, not light beer, and put it in a Word doc. I measured a typical can, and it's a little bit more than 8 inches around, and the flat part is about 4 inches up. So I sized the image, something similar to that, a little bit less than 4, a little bit less than 8 inches. I'm gonna use this printable vinyl that you put in your printer. And I need to make sure I put the paper in the right way. So I'm just gonna print on normal paper first and mark this, excuse me, Cinnamon. And that way I'll know if it prints on like this side of the paper or the other side. So I make sure I put the vinyl in the right way. So on the vinyl paper, there's a blank side and then the like grid side. Now I can see that it prints on the side that is facing up. So I need to put it in with this facing up. I also cut it out so I can check the size, and it's perfect. It fits perfectly on the like flat part of the can. I'm gonna put them on his favorite beer, Coronas. I don't know what the top up here will look like, but it's just gonna look like whatever it looks like. I'm not taking the time to like cover that. So now I'm gonna print 6 of them on the vinyl paper. We also recently got really into using our record player again, and a few weeks ago we were at the record store and he was looking at a Shirelles album. He was like, oh, like it's not the album that I want. It doesn't have like the songs that I like or whatever. And so I went on eBay and found their greatest hits, which has, and I checked and it has the songs that he likes on it. I love giving gifts. I would buy a million gifts, but he is not as much of a gift giver. And I also just don't think we need to be spending a ton of money. We haven't talked about what we're doing on Valentine's Day this year, but I feel like we're just I'm gonna get some steaks and we're gonna have a nice dinner and we'll watch Lost. And so while I'm cooking, we can listen to the Shirelles, and then while we are watching Lost, he can drink his Dharma beer. I'm not gonna make these right now because I don't want them sitting in the fridge for the next week. I'll make them that day, but essentially whenever it comes time, I'll just remove the backing and then stick these onto the can. Very simple, very easy, quite cheap, but still like impactful, meaningful, all that jazz.